Hello everybody and welcome back to Upton Farm. Today we're on the last day of winter and it's snowing again. And we're on our new and improved farm. So we've got an entrance to field 10 here. And the big new barn. Well, it's not new. We just had the wall knocked out and the door put in. So a new place to put all of our vehicles, which we're going to talk about here in just a minute. We got all this stuff taken away, so we've got places for our fertilizer spreaders and all our seed and everything. Open up this gateway just a little bit. That way we can make that swing out in the field 7 a little bit easier. Got rid of all the trash, all that rubble and everything. So the whole area is so much more usable now. I mean, it still feels, like home, but it's not as clustered. So we can actually get a combine into here. And because we got rid of all these rocks and everything, we can swing some more equipment into this barn. So, what all else did we gain? Well, we gained a lot of field. So if we take a look at our map there, if you look, I don't have a way to bring up a mouse or I point. You see field 10. So if we head to the never eat shredded wheat, the east, we'll see that field 10 now opens up into that giant grass field up here. Okay, so this basically makes field 10 the size of field 46. So this grass field was here before. I didn't, mess with it or anything. We simply paid to have the hedges taken out. And that also leads over into field 45, which is a pretty decent field. So yeah, this goes all the way up into here. So we've got a lot of field now that we can actually work with and do things with, which means a lot more productivity. So, what else do we need to see and talk about? Well, we actually opened up the back end too. There was a double hedge row here. So we had all of it taken out right around to the building here. We had all them trees we couldn't do anything with. They were just too big for us. And it leaves an opening out in here. So very, very easy to get all of our equipment in and out. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad, guys. I am not the best modder in the world. I just kind of know how to do it. I mean, all I did was delete objects in their collisions. So, nothing horrible, but we're just going to kind of role play it as something that we've done good. Move the gate open just a shade more, not too much, just to give us a little bit more room. Got rid of that broken down old trailer, all them bales. There's no more tires sitting around. We don't have those silos sitting here anymore. Everything just looks better. So, why is this guy sitting here? Well, he's going to hasta la bye-bye. So, I'm hoping that we'll be able to buy some more fields. And that's what I want to talk about today. Okay, so if we bring up this menu here, I click on garage. Okay, let's take the Bergman, which we've used twice. It has half an hour on it. Cost me $170 per day to use that. And we've used it twice. This is about the same. My pickup truck ain't going nowhere, so I don't care what it goes. Every time this hour goes up, this goes up. Okay? So, like this, we've never even used it. It's costing me $25 a day. This is $220 a day, plus this. Trailer. We used the trailer once. Okay, and these costs will go up every single day. We haven't even, I don't think we've used that yet. Have we? Where'd it go? No, it hasn't been used yet, but we bought it 4 days ago. So it's cost me $440. Just outright. The trailer's $14 a day. The Merlot, $250 a day. You see where I'm going with this? Okay, my operating costs per day are about 5,700 and some odd bucks, I think is what it is. You can actually check if I go here. Oh, where is it? Oh, we've got some corn. We got 21,000 liters of corn. Oh. We might transport that today. What am I looking for? Right. Okay, no, everything together was like $5 grand. Yeah, $7,000 is what I spent yesterday. So, but that also included that lease right there. So, yeah, okay, I was a little bit wrong on my math, but still, we're bleeding money. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to change around some equipment. Well, for one, we're going to sell this setup just outright. We own everything here besides the snowblower. We own. It's ours. It's ours dead to rights. We own everything in this place except for that. So we need to make a logical decision as to what to keep, what to get rid of, what we're going to lease, when we're going to lease it, and when we're going to take it back. Okay? I don't need 2 planters sitting around when we use them, what, one day? I mean, this one didn't even get used, you know? So it's been just a thorn in my side. You know, not a major one, but it's still costing me money when I could have leased it for... Okay. Let's see. That is a actual perfect example. Actually, the perfect example is our plow. Oops, keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, it has less than half an hour on it. It cost us $55 a day. We used it in, what, 2 fields? I think? Yeah, I think 2. Or something. Yeah, I think we only used it in like 1 or 2 fields. Okay, so we didn't use it very long. Only, less than half an hour. Okay, so I bought that thing straight up. This one here, I paid $22,000 for it. We used it for half an hour, and it's cost me $55 a day for the past, what, 12 days? So 55 times 12 is what? 512 is 60. So, like, $600. Just chilling. Now, we could lease it once for $1,900. Okay, I would have to use it for 5 years. 5 years for half an hour. And it would finally be more expensive than the actual deal. So we're going to get rid of some stuff. And then when the time comes, we're going to lease it. We'll go get it. You know, it's not a big deal. There's things that we're going to keep, you know, like the Unia is going to stay. Things like that, you know, like there's no sense to get rid of the... I don't see a sense to get rid of the Merlot until I look at this guy and I see it can do the same exact job as the Merlot. See what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to do a little bit of swapping around here today because there's nothing else for us to do. And I know some people like the Ford, but it's hostile a bye-bye too. We're going to be moving on and up. I mean, it's nothing against any of the equipment. I like all the equipment that we've chose. You know, it's not any of its fault by any means. But we're a farm that is moving up. We're growing. And it's time to make some money this year. Because we made more money in, what, a day with forestry than we did our entire adventure with farming last year. I don't know that's because we were really small scale, but I really want to step it up. I want this farm to make money. I mean, isn't that what businesses do? They go to make money, right? That's the way I feel. You know, I had a shop. It's how I would go about running a business, is to make some money. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of some stuff. Again, not everything. Let me make sure here what all we're gonna do. Okay, so this is gone. This is gone. This is definitely gone because it's under $52 a day. I used it once. Yeah, for an hour. It took an hour to do that one. No, 2 fields. We done 7 and 2. You know, like this guy, it cost me $15 a day. It's not a big deal. It'll stay. Like that'll stay. The mowers can stay. You know, this guy, we use it, so we should probably keep it. This guy can go. I don't think we have enough to actually do anything with that guy. But like both the tippers are too small. Okay, so I got 2 tippers, right? This guy, $25 plus this one. So let's say 20 plus $45 a day, you know, plus their initial cost. That can stay. So we can go to a tipper. This one would cost me $156 a day. Yeah, it's a little bit more, but I don't have the outright cost for it. You know what I mean? Like, it would take a bunch of days, is all I'm trying to say. We'll decide what to do with the Merlot. I'd love the Merlot. I really do. It's so useful. But we have to have a tractor with row crop tires. I don't know which one can tow which. Yeah, we'll put the blue with the blue. Now, we're not going to make like a mass exodus and get a bunch of new equipment today. We're going to bring back probably a plow and possibly a lot bigger tractor. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please go straight. But the big point about all of this is it's going to free up our overhead and allow us to get more equipment. Not equipment, more fields. So more fields equals more money. I didn't need to take this off. The snow is acting like a, what do you call it there? Like if wanting to be a field, so we're going to have to go kind of slow. But I will meet you guys back over at the sell point. It'll take a minute to get there. These are all slow. Can we just take a minute and talk about how deep this snow is? Jesus. I plowed all this. Like, you can see how much deeper it is. Our guys are stuck here somewhere. What are you hung up on? Oh my. So that's like... That's stuck. How am I stuck? This is a nightmare. Oh no, all of our hard work. And yeah, you're not wrong. That looks radioactive. I thought we were in the UK, not in Chernobyl. That's kind of weird. Okay, So, the Fendt 822 is 220 horsepower. It's going to be our Ford replacement, so we can pull a little bit bigger implement that the Ford was pulling, like the planters and everything like that. So we're going to lease a big old tractor. And I have one I've been eyeing for a while. This one. And it's going to be expensive. It's 435 horsepower. So we want to really give it the beans. Do I need it to be bigger? What I want to do, I think 435 will be more than enough. Okay, so we're going to lease this guy. Very expensive. That hurts. Like a lot. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and get the plow to go with it. And what plow do we want to use? Either that or this. Because I want to get it done. Okay, we're just going to lease this. And then after we're done plowing, we can send back the plow and get a big-ass cultivator. Now, I know this stuff says 220 horsepower, right? Everybody's thinking, oh, you got a big enough tractor as it is. No, I don't. We're playing with all the realism mods on. So that number means jack squat. As long as it's, see how it says MR mod? If I were to choose like that guy, 500 horsepower, it means 500 freaking horsepower. So we may end up going with the Horsch Big 12.2. And I know that seems like it's going to be overkill, but I honestly do not think that it will be. So we're going to gather up all our fine goods. I've played with this before. I love it. Does the bendy in the middle, and you can turn it off. Is it Alt-Y? Yes. You can do crab steering and everything. But we'll do front wheel with it for right now. Okay, so the reason we need such a high horsepower tractor is not really the horsepower. We need a big old heavy boy. Like, I need a tractor that weighs a lot. Only has high horsepower. That was the problem with the Apego, or however you say it. That, if I can get this turned around here, was we didn't have enough weight on our Fendt. Even though we had enough power, but it just did not weigh enough. Okay, I can't forget, we gotta get our Ford. So this is going to be what we use tomorrow. And we're going to probably end up buying another field. Or two. I think we have enough for two. But we're going to make some money this year. I promise you that. Basically, we sold the Ford to lease this, is what it roughly comes out as. So we got like 4 times the tractor as the Ford. And I think it works out if I work at about 18 hours. I think it's 18 hours. It will be over the cost to just buy it. But that's not factoring in like all the repairs. Please don't hit. Thank you. I actually flip-flopped and back and forth on this for about half an hour just now, deciding whether or not I was actually going to go this route. I barely brought myself to do it. But I think in the long run, leasing it for the first 3 days until we get all the like the hard field work done, I think we're going to come out ahead because we're going to be opened up to a lot more time. I hope this fits. Barely. I think it'll open us up for a lot more time to do other things. Because we were using, what, a 3-meter plow? So we've tripled the size. We've tripled the size of the tractor, so I should have triple the amount of work that I can do, alright? That's how I feel about it. All I gotta remember is I can't spend too much, because we're still gonna have to have money for the seeders, the bigger cultivator, and the harvester, and money to keep us till we make back this money. So let's remember $264,000 is our goal to clear next year. Because if we make that back, then hey, we've done it. We done the thing. And the pickup's crashed, and I've passed the main entrance to the field. Good thing we have two. Huh. Or can't make it. I think I will try out that gritter mod next year. Okay, well. Or can't make it. Oh well. One more thing we have to do today before we end. We have to sell off all that corn. I think we'll take the Fent and the Phantom trailer. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that guy right there. You know, I bought all this equipment when I first started out. I was like, I had a plan. And then, you know, it's funny what plans do. Wow, that snowblower sucked down the fuel. I wasn't really paying attention. We've only got about 2 hours left worth of fuel. Okay, first load of corn is like $3,800. Not horrible. $3,400. And lastly, $1,800. Okay, so just as today's recap here, as it's like 6 o'clock at night and it looks like it's freaking midnight. So we got the class. This costing us $18,000. Is that per day? Oh, that can't be per day. Did I mess up? No. Okay. That's per operating hour and day. Okay. Kind of a little worried there. Okay, yeah, so we went ahead and got it. And the John Deere, we sold everything that we don't need or use. We just brought in $8,000. So that goes back towards the class. And that was out of one field. That was an entire field of corn. And that is in field 2. So one of our smallest fields. Tomorrow, game plan. Field 10, the whole shebang. We're going to plow it all. We're also probably going to end up buying a couple more fields. Some bigger fields. Cannot stress this enough. I want to go bigger. So, they possibly be looking at field 946. We're going to need $60,000 left over. Or more. I'd like to be more, just to be safe, because whenever it comes harvest time, we're going to have to get a harvester of our choice I don't know about this guy. It takes the 600C or something like that? C600. I know we've probably already went over this once. And it is a 6-meter header. And the next thing closest in line to it, I think, was the Rostal Mash. Yes, 900. Oops. Where the hell that is? Powerstream 900. Okay, yeah, it's 9 versus 6. But we can get the class for cheaper, but we could do it faster with the Rostal Mash. Even though they're comparably the same size, this one was 1,500 less liters and be a lot less. We may just go that route. I don't know. We'll see. We'll knock on that door whenever we get to it, but we'll probably end up having to go and get one of our cultivators. I'm looking at probably one of the horses. Probably this one, honestly. I think it's going to be our best bet. It's bigger. So right now, the name of the game right now is bigger because we're going to have to output a lot. About, well, how many hectares did we work last year? I know today's just like a numbers day, but it's the last day of winter, and I'm finally feeling decent, so we can actually kind of talk about it. Yeah, we almost done 5, so that will only pay for one piece of equipment. So we're going to have to do a lot more than that. I would like to do around 15 if we can. I think that's doable. That's only 150 acres, really, when you think about it. A hectare's, 1 hectare's in acres, give or take. I can't remember what its exact is. I know it's not exact. So, here we can also see, like, we used 1,600 liters of seed last year for those 4. So we're going to be probably $6,000 worth of seed in. Fertilizer, we're going to try to get down. We're going to end up using more seed. But I want to do OSR on everything and then cultivate it in, then plow it. Or not plow it, then plant it. But we only cultivate 0.82. I don't know how that worked out. Doesn't say how many we plowed, does it? Cultivation time is 33 minutes. Sowing time is 52 minutes. Work time was 3 hours. Drove 193 miles. We drove a lot. So yeah, this is our end of year. I wish I would kind of, say, what our end of year summary was, but that is what it is. So we will save our game right now. And I will see you guys on Sunday for very, very first day of spring. And we will start working on this, and we're going to hit it hard. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Have a safe weekend. And we'll talk to you guys on Sunday.